Reports coming in right now confirm that the federal government has formally filed 57 serious terror-related charges against 9 suspects linked to the deadly attack that shook parts of Benue State, and this case is already sending strong signals across the country. As you are watching this video, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any important update like this one. What happened in Benue was not a sudden or random incident. According to details already before the court, this was a carefully planned attack that involved meetings, coordination, movement of people, and the use of weapons. The incident itself happened in a rural community where residents were going about their normal daily lives. Suddenly, armed men stormed the area, causing panic, destruction of homes, and heavy loss of lives. Many families were affected, and the entire community was left in shock. Now, what makes this case different is how the federal government is handling it. Instead of treating it as an ordinary criminal matter, authorities decided to apply terrorism laws. That is why you are hearing about 57 different charges. These charges are not just about what happened on that single day. They cover alleged planning meetings, recruitment of fighters, movement of weapons, financial support, and coordination before the attack even took place. This means investigators believe the incident was organized over time, not something done on impulse. As this news broke, reactions started pouring in from different parts of the country. Many Nigerians are saying this shows a tougher stance by the government on violent attacks, especially in rural areas that often feel forgotten. Others are watching closely to see if this case will actually lead to justice for the victims or if it will drag on like many cases in the past. While you are following this story, please remember to like this video and subscribe because we will continue to bring you verified updates in simple, clear English. The 9 suspects were brought before a federal high court and each charge was read to them. They all denied the allegations, which is their legal right. The court has now ordered that they be kept in custody while preparations for full trial continue. This means the legal process has officially started and the case could take months. During this period, prosecutors are expected to present witnesses, evidence, and detailed explanations of how the attack was allegedly planned and executed. For people who may be wondering why this matters to everyone, not just those in Benue, it is important to understand that security is a national issue. When an attack of this nature happens in one state, it sends fear beyond that location. Farmers become afraid to go to their farms, traders worry about travel, and families begin to feel unsafe in places they once called home. That is why this case is being watched closely across Nigeria. If you agree that justice and safety matter, please like this video and subscribe so this message can reach more people. Another important angle to this story is the wider security challenge in the Middle Belt region. Over the years, this area has experienced repeated violence linked to land disputes, community tensions, and armed groups taking advantage of weak security. Many residents have complained that these issues are often ignored until something very serious happens. With these new charges, the government appears to be saying that such incidents will no longer be treated lightly. The use of terrorism laws also carries very serious consequences. If the suspects are eventually found guilty, the punishment under Nigerian law can be extremely severe, including long prison sentences. This is why legal experts say this case could set a strong precedent. It could show that organizing or supporting large-scale violence against communities will attract the highest level of legal response. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe as we continue to follow this case closely. At the same time, there are families who lost loved ones and are still waiting for answers. For them, this is not just about charges and court appearances. It is about closure, accountability, and the hope that such an incident will not happen again in their community or anywhere else. Many displaced residents are still struggling to rebuild their lives, and their voices are part of why this case remains important. Security analysts are also paying attention to what happens next. They are asking whether this prosecution will be followed by stronger protection for vulnerable communities. They are asking if intelligence gathering will improve and if early warning signs will be taken more seriously in the future. These are questions that go beyond the courtroom and speak directly to how safe Nigerians feel in their daily lives. If you want continued breakdowns like this in clear English, please like this video and subscribe. As the trial process moves forward, there may be attempts by the defense to seek bail or challenge certain parts of the charges. The court will have to carefully weigh public safety, the seriousness of the allegations, and the rights of the accused. This is how the justice system works, and every step will be closely monitored by the public, civil society groups, and the media. For now, what we know is this: a violent attack occurred, lives were lost, suspects have been identified, and the federal government has chosen to respond with the full weight of terrorism laws. Whether this will bring lasting change remains to be seen, but it has already become one of the most talked about security cases in the country. Please take a moment to like this video and subscribe, because your support helps us keep bringing you real-time news and clear explanations. Thank you for staying with me as we continue. Please remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel so more people can hear and understand what is really going on. Your support truly helps this message reach wider audiences. Where this story becomes even more serious is the question many Nigerians are asking quietly. Why did it take such a massive loss of lives before decisive action like this was taken? People living in affected areas have said for years that they raised concerns, reported threats, and warned that something terrible could happen. Unfortunately, like many security issues in the country, those warnings did not receive enough attention until it was too late. So this is why many citizens are watching this case closely, not just for punishment, but for lessons that could prevent future tragedies. Another important part of this story is the way the charges were structured. Filing 57 charges is not about making noise. It is about ensuring that every alleged action connected to the attack is addressed. From planning meetings to movement of weapons and coordination on the ground, each charge tells part of the story prosecutors believe happened before that tragic day. This approach makes it harder for anyone involved to escape responsibility through technical loopholes. Please like this video and subscribe so you don't miss how this case develops step by step. There is also the emotional side that numbers cannot explain. Behind every charge are real people who lost parents, children, relatives, and friends. Entire communities were disrupted overnight. Schools were shut down, farms abandoned, and families displaced. Many survivors are still struggling with trauma, fear, and uncertainty. For them, justice is not just about court rulings. It is about restoring dignity and safety to their lives.